Right, Bill, we're back down here again. Firstly, thank you for giving me your time, because I'm not sure what time it is now, but it's late and you've been down here for most of today. So, but a good day for Bangor Uni.
No problem. Thank you for coming as well. Yeah, brilliant day. Yeah, it's been a long day. First game kicking off at 1 o'clock, second at 3, third at 5. But as you can tell by the celebrations behind me, really successful, really happy. Big day for the uni. I mean, to have 3 home games, it doesn't happen often. So I'm really happy that we managed to get them all on. And yeah, really chuffed to come away with 2 victories out of 3.
Tempted to say the cliche London buses line, but you've been waiting for your first win as a Bangor Uni coach. 2 come along at once. How's it feel?
Well, I mean, if you count last week's walkover as a first win, I mean, I don't think I'd have called that one. No, it feels good, you know. Firstly, with the lads, I mean, there's been a lot of hard work, a lot of early mornings, a lot of batterings, going away to some big unis, which we've had to take on the chin. But I can't compliment the character in the squad enough. They've been absolutely brilliant. And then the girls, I mean, they have been back in pre-season, some of them turned up in August wanting to do some rugby, which was good. It's been a long time. They've had to bide the time a little bit. Obviously, we're disappointed with our first league game away. But that performance tonight was incredible. I mean, wow, we didn't look like conceding, and we looked like every time we touched the ball that we were going to score, which is a really pleasing sight as a coach. So really, really chuffed for them. Yeah,
familiar sights. Holly H just running. Eloise breaking lines, creating plays. Just a word on some of your big playmakers today.
Yeah, I mean, there's no substitute for speed, is there? I mean, Holly's got that in abundance, and Eloise, I can't compliment her enough as well. I mean, a lot of the times when I'm away with the lads, she's holding the fort. I think she's absolutely brilliant for the club. She's a player, coach, captain, leader, mentor, all of the above. And she keeps the girls in check as well, which, like, I haven't got a lot of experience working with girls, and she makes my life a hell of a lot easier. So yeah, really thankful to have her in the squad.
Yeah, she's just over your shoulder right now doing exactly that.
Exactly that.
And then a word on the boys. With a lead going into the last 20, I thought this was a big test for them now, see what they've made of. And they stood up and they were counting for, to a man really, a few flares and head losses, but they got over the line.
Yeah, I mean, having a yellow card with 10 minutes to go wasn't ideal. But, you know, I've never questioned the character of the lads. There's some really, really good characters in that team, really tough competitors. But also, like, winning's a habit as well. And we're not used to doing it. We weren't used to being in the lead. And it took a lot of guts and a lot of determination. And for a team that hasn't been in that position before, I was really proud of the way we closed it out. And to close it out with a defensive effort as well, I was really chuffed with. And some of the individual performances, I can't count how many tackles the back row has made. Sam, Mikey and Jude, I thought they were incredible today. And yeah, really chuffed for them. And as I said, like, it was a good way to win.
I asked Bertie the same. How can those lads now become serial winners, basically, week in, week out?
Well, I mean, turning up the training week in, week out, you know, having that level of detail, that level of commitment. Look, I've had to manipulate the way I coach a little bit to make sure that I have numbers out in training. I'd like to be coaching a far better detail. So now that I can see that detail is starting to come in, I can start increasing that level of coaching, and I can push these boys even further, because I feel like there's a lot of growth in us. And as I said to them, like, I need boys now. I need to be able to pick the same team next week and the week after and in the new year, because that's something that I haven't been able to do yet. So for me to be able to do that, I need boys to turn up and make themselves available. But as I said, like, it's really exciting. I mean, look, our backs against the wall. Like, we're not out the woods yet. We've still got half the season to go, and we've got a couple of home games to finish it off. It could come down to the wire, but as I said, like, we've put ourselves in a good spot now to go out and kick on, and losing is a habit, but also winning is. So let's hope that this is the turning point for us.
And finally, speaking of exciting, I'd ask you about RGC, win or lose, but after a 24-point haul from yourself at the weekend and a winning performance, how's your mood? Must be pretty pleased with that one. And how's the camp's mood?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a good place to be. Like, I love being back home, and I call it my home. I didn't grow up here, but it's home for me now. Love being back in RGC, putting the 10 shirt on, running out in front of some really loyal fans. Look, I'm kicking well, I'm playing all right at the minute, which I'm really happy with, but also I got some good lads with me that are playing really well as well. We're winning all our home games. I mean, we need to pick up some points when we go away from home. But as I say, like, you win all your home games, you put yourself in a really good position to do something. I mean, for us, obviously, it's part and parcel with RGC. That the travel and the bus rides and the long journeys like come with it. But for us, like, if you want to be a top team, you have to win away from home. And we've spoken a lot about that. We've got 4 away games in a row now, which, you know, you can look at it in terms of, it's a tough challenge, and it is. But also I look at it, look, it's an opportunity to spend 8 hours every time on a bus with my mates. Like, so we have to take that. And it'll only grow us closer together. So hopefully in the next block of games we can pick up those away wins, which we're desperate for.
Well, it's a good advertisement for North Wales rugby fans to get down to Arias Park and to watch you, because you are on fire at home, I will say that in a minute. So, Bill, as always, thank you very much, mate. Top bloke, and congrats today. Top performance by yourself and the boys.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Thanks, Bill.
Diolch yn fawr iawn. Thank you.
Cheers.